Hi, this is Mr. Seitz. I'm going to be doing problems 1, 2, and 3 on the Unit 5 Quadratics Review. So let's get started by looking at number 1. Number 1 says, which of the following functions is in general form? Well, in order to do this problem, we have to know what general form is. So let's look at general form. General form is y equals some number times x squared plus some number times x plus another number. So if we look at the three options for number one here, number one, or part A, or option A, excuse me, says y equals 3 times x minus 5 squared plus 1. So clearly that doesn't look like general form. Part B has y equals negative 2 times x squared minus 5 times x plus 6. So that matches up nicely with general form because we have negative 2 is some number times x squared, and then minus 5 is a number times x, and then we have a number which matches what general form is. Just to be sure, we can check what, look at part C. Part C looks like it's in factored form, which is a different form, so that's not going to be in general form. So for number 1, we would circle B. B is in general form. Let's look at number 2. Number 2 says the roots of the parabola y equals 6 times 5x minus 4 times x plus 5 are, and then we have options A, B, C, and D. So to answer this equation, we need to set our equation equal to 0. The roots happen when y is equal to 0. So for some x value on our parabola, y is going to be 0, and that's going to tell us where our roots are. So let's write our equation, and let's figure out what will make this equation equal to 0. So we have, just to notice, this equation is 6 times 5x minus 4, which is some number, times x plus 5, which is some number. So we know that if we take 0 times a number, it's going to make the answer 0. So to find the roots, we want to know what value for x will make 5x minus 4 0, what value for x will make x plus 5 0. So there's going to be two roots. So first we're going to set 5x minus 4 equal to 0 and solve for x. So to solve for x, I'm going to add 4 to both sides. We get 5x is equal to 4, and then if we divide both sides by 5, we will get x by itself. So therefore x equals 4 over 5. So whoops, let me move that up there for you. So x equals 4/5 is one of our roots. When you plug in 4 over 5 in for x here, you're going to get 5 times 4 over 5 minus 4, and that will get you 0. Now, an easy way to find this root when you have a number in front of the x is just take the second number, 4, divided by the first number, 5, that's in parentheses, and then change the sign from negative to positive, giving us positive 4 over 5. Now, the second one is pretty easy. We don't really even have to write it out. What plus 5 equals 0? Well, negative 5 plus 5 will make this set of, or this number in parentheses equal to 0. So we know another root would be x equals negative 5. Therefore, we have our two roots, 4/5 and negative 5. And so going back to our worksheet, the roots of the parabola are, let's see here, it's going to be 0.8 and negative 5, 0. Or excuse me, it's going to be option A. So the reason we know that is if you take your calculator and if you type in 4 divided by 5, that gives you 0.8. So we know that 0.8 is the same thing as 4 over 5, which is one of the roots that we found. So let's move on to number 3. Number 3 says the vertex of the function y equals -7 times x minus 3 squared plus 6.2 is. And to answer number 3, we need to know what or how to find the vertex. And one of the ways you can find the vertex is by setting your quadratic equation to vertex, or converting it to vertex form. Luckily, number 3 is already in vertex form, and vertex form says, let's see, where's my vertex? Where's vertex form? Vertex form says that y equals a times x minus h squared plus k, where h comma k is the vertex. So going back to number 3, 3 represents h, so 3 would be the x value for the vertex, or the h value for the vertex, and 6.2 represents k, which is the y value of the vertex. So 3 comma 6.2 is the vertex, which tells me that option B is the correct answer for number 3. So I hope this has helped you for numbers 1, 2, and 3 on the review, and good luck studying for your test.